Welcome to the world that I'm from.
Yo.
Maybe you wanna be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor.
They say that where you're going ain't always where you're from. Maybe someday you'll be
My neighbor,
Say it back to the
Don't you wanna
cul-de-sac.
be
Check it out.
my neighbor.
As a kid, we had tons of free time, and childlike faith was the right state of mind. Laughing at rules we didn't adhere to, when I loved my Saturday morning cartoon. So cool, sequencing ears euphoric, cause the two worst words to hear were your it. On the bus and I couldn't wait to get home from school. Couple otter pops hop in the pool. Yeah. With girls I was simple and cool. Oh, you like me? Well, I like you. No need to pretend, be my girlfriend. First relationship, jumping in the deep end. We'd send notes in class, love was passed. Fold them up, slide them across the desk. Yeah. Read it real quick, and just like that, a pretty smile back and some eye contact. Play dough all day, we would never stop. Why? All my best friends lived around the block. Thinking of 10 things I used to do as a child. Imagination cross country, it could run for miles. My childhood was where I got my style. Like Beyonce's kid, I was Destiny's Child. People say they can't wait to grow up, but if you ask me, childhood wasn't long enough. Word up.
Welcome to the world that I'm from. Maybe you wanna be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor.
They say that where you're going ain't always where you're from. Maybe someday you'll be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor.
Alright. Yo, think back when I was just a little gobble from my dreams disappeared like a balloon up in the sky. Man, those play days, yo, they were the very best. Getting home from school, watching Zoom and recess. Could be anything I wanted, didn't matter what. All I needed was my backyard, from dawn to dusk. Sticks to swords, falling logs to bridges. Became so many people, you can call me Jeff Bridges. Making logs, Legos, call me an engineer. My mom chasing me with chores, the only thing I feared. Riding bikes, flying kites, drinking cold cans. Despite the days before girls' grades, and staying off the pipe and rolling around the playground. Weird, wild creativity, a full-time job of a child. Call me Space Commander, Superman, Pokemaster, Pyro, Captain Bebop, Star, Race Car. No limit to what I can imagine. Haircuts from my mom, hand-me-downs was cool. School was the place to play, so little rules. Don't you miss those days? My boy Turner sold. I bet Lingo brought the Skechers with the lights on the soles.
Back to class.
Let's take a step back to the days in the cul-de-sac, playing in dirt lots, kicking back with the juice box. Let's reverse time and set a determined like a fine wine to the good old summer shine. One day was a lifetime. Man, I used to build forts, used to rock light-up shoes with shorts. I remember when Toy Story was the only road to glory. Woody and Buzz, Infinity and beyond. PlayStation 1 and Donkey Kong. The end of the day meant time for dinner, which was only okay if I was tag winner. Summer to winter, it was all the same. Life was just a big old game. With the birds and the bees, man, what's up with these? And to the same degree, there's never time to be. Childlike faith is what I'm reppin'. The rules are what I'm testing, and my room is what I'm messing. I'm just a kid with no rules, swimming in pools and defining what's cool. Man, shout out to CCP, reminding me what a kid is supposed to be. So welcome to my past in the cul-de-sac. Gina Knack Jack, man, we trying to go back.
Yo, Gina Knack Jack, yo, we trying to go back.
Yeah, Gina Knack Jack, yeah, we trying to go back.
Where you're going ain't always where you're from. Maybe someday you'll be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor.
Welcome to the world that I'm from. Maybe you wanna be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor.
They say that where you're going ain't always where you're from. Maybe someday you'll be
My neighbor,
Don't you wanna be
my neighbor. My neighbor.
Holy jizz.